Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Right? And there's something you touched on way back when you talked about the homes and there's two things I'm going to say. You touched on the homes back in America and just how the men are feeling like they're being pushed down. Mm-hmm. I have a solution for you. They must all come here. They must all come to Africa, flood the continent. We have so many beautiful women waiting to be picked up by an American hunk. And then you talked also about, now I'm losing my train of thought because I saw American hunk in my brain. You also talked about what it's like in your family and how you lead your family. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to put something on the table for you. Like, are you educating other men? Is it younger men that you're taking up and mentoring in this space? Because you know it's a good space. You know it's a good thing. Take men under your wing. Take young men under your wing. Mentor them so that we then become, it starts with 1 or 2. You take 2 boys, these 2 boys are going to grow up to be men, and they take 2 boys each, Before you know, we have a street of proper men. And then before you know it, we have a city. And then it spreads. And that's how it spreads. That's how Christianity spread in the world. That's how Catholics did it,
Okay, I will go there, but I'm trying not to go there with you.
No, let's not go there.
Because I'm going to go there real hard about catechism and all of that.
No. I'm born and raised Catholic, by the way, and I'm in the Catholic Church.
And I don't even see how.
Yeah.
I don't even see how. Oh, Lord, I don't see how. Because those people commission the slave ships to go pick up our people.
Yeah.
And enslave them and put them in all over the world. So, yeah, for me, I'm a firm believer when it comes to church. I don't go to nobody's church. I believe in God, love God all day long. I pray. But I see what they do in these churches. What you just told me about, well, you better dress a certain way or you're going to tempt the pastor. The pastor, listen, let me tell you what, I am hardcore about that. A lot of these preachers are just stealing money, pimping women. Why? And you know why a lot of men don't want to go to church? If you really want to know, as men, we can see that. Women can't. So we know a pimp when we see it. Wow. So I'm like, I'm not going over there. And you have women just going to the church house, giving all the money, doing this, and their situation never improves. Why? Because he's not teaching nothing that improves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for us, because we in that, black conscious space, empowerment space, I don't know what they got in y'all church, but if I walk in anybody's church and I see a picture of white Jesus, I'm walking out. That is an idol, and that's not even in the Bible.
Yeah.
The scriptures teach the copper skin, woolly hair. Look like me and you. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much I can go there. But what I'm saying is, if what you don't know, everyone know I'm everybody's uncle. Everybody know that. Like y'all, they were saying the languages here in my Lume, right? That's me. I'm everybody's uncle. If you want to know, I will give you some instruction. I tell people, you listen to your uncle, your life may go just a little bit better. So when young brothers want to know something, they reach out. I give them that advice.
That's excellent.
But you got to reach out and say something too, if that's what you want. Because some people tell me I'm too old school. Some people think, no, it has to be 50-50. And I'm like, okay, you half a man? And you need to be 100%. Like, I'm a firm believer of you don't depend on no woman to work. She works because she chooses to. Because I'm the type, if you have a baby, I don't want my child in daycare. Because in America, some people will go to work after 2 weeks of having a baby and put them in daycare.
I know.
I would not want my child in no daycare. And then some of these people, you don't know who they are, I told him, I said, if they touch my kid, I'm going to jail. I promise you I'm going to jail. Because I have a, no, touching children is just a thing, no. Oh, no. I said, to prevent me from going to jail, I said, let's stay home, create your own business. Because like when my wife had my latest 8-year-old, well, she's about to be 8, you know, I said, listen, I want you to stay home, but I say, I see you're real good at making cakes. Let's invest until you start doing that business. And that's what she started to do. She started investing, and now she has a thriving business of doing cakes, you know. But I'm all about following your dreams. I'm all about that, right? But the women should be, you know, empowered and have their own thoughts. I believe in that. You know, I believe we can grow together. You know, so I don't believe that the man has to lord over the woman and the woman has to lord over the man, or it's this competition or friction in the household. But if a man leads properly, so, you know, even if you're a king, kings still have to listen to their queens too. And the queen got to be on the same program as the king. So in the king's absence, she can continue the kingdom going until he come back. So, you know, that's just kind of how I look at it. You know, some people may say that's old school, but I just think old school works.
Yeah.
You know, a man being a leader of the house, but you really being a fool of the house. You know, like you just like, for me, okay, let's say I work all day, I come home. If your wife made you if she made me a meal, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna take a shower. You know, let me eat me some food or whatever. I don't expect her to be at the door like, oh man, here's your shoes and here's your this, and don't bother your daddy. You ain't seen the kids all day.
Right.
So what you mean don't bother them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because kids are like, why can't I talk to my daddy? I ain't seen him all day.
Right.
You know, as soon as I get home, my little girl, hey daddy, guess what? This, and I seen this, and can you buy me this? You know, like I don't say, oh, I've been gone all day. Don't bother me. You know. So yeah, I just think, like you said, get with the times. But I think the younger people is probably the way, like you said, to go. Even in this country, the young people is where it's at.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to make the changes all over the continent. You know.
Also because we're living in such a global world right now. So
That
which is
too.
why I love social media. It's just opened everybody's eyes to everything else.